Booski's at work. I got a car and I got some chores to do. Show you what's going on here. Here's Brewski's car. And that, my friends, is what I'm gonna try to fix today. This is what we're working with. It's a 96 Acura Integra. What's typical with these cars is that these clear coat here over a period of time tend to, fade, and it gives you this washed out look. So pretty much the areas that's exposed to the sun more would have these fading. So, I mean, the majority of the car is pretty good as far as clear coat, but the top part, obviously the roof, is, as you can see right here, beginning to fade. So the plan today is to re-clear this. The hood, not too bad. You can see a little bit right there starting to form. I won't do the hood today, but that's going to be for another time. But the car is in pretty good condition, and I've dabbled with some paint before in the past, and this is not a big area, so this should be pretty easy. Should take me maybe 2 to 3 hours, and I'll show you the results. All right, let's get started. Before we start the project here, just want to show you some of the parts that you'll need to do this project. It's not too extensive, just a few parts here I have on the table. Let's take a look at these parts. All right, so here are some of the products here that I have that I'll be using today. And I have them in order from like prep work to paint to just finishing work here. So first things first, we have a scuff pad right here. I got this from a local auto parts store. And we use this right here to just scuff the old clear coat and to scuff the existing clear coat so that the new clear coat can adhere to the surface. We also have some sandpaper here, which we'll be using as well to scuff some more of the clear coat. I have a little tool here with a little Velcro, and this other side has some Velcro as well. So all you do is just put this on here, and it attaches, and you just hit the holders, and there you go. You get to sand your surface and preserve your knuckles, So once we get that done and we clean the surface, we'll also need a tight cloth to remove all particles and dust that may be on there that we can't see. So this is pretty handy. This was like only like $2. This was like maybe, I think $4, but I'll be using this later again, so that's gonna be well worth it. The most expensive thing here was the actual clear coat. I was gonna say paint, but you can buy clear coat from an automotive store. I probably wouldn't recommend it because they're a little bit cheaper and they don't last long, less durable. What I have here is some clear coat, 2K, that's the real important thing there. And it's a clear coat and a hardener in one. And you pretty much activate the two by pressing this little button here and mix the two, and you have a more durable, more professional product with this. Now, these are pretty expensive. You can go to an automotive store and get a clear coat for maybe $4 to $7. These were around, I think $10 to $20. I paid $30 for these two, so approximately $15 a can. So they're not that cheap, but the results are great. So we'll see how that works out. I highly recommend getting this right here. And because this is a 2K clear coat, all the properties in there are very harmful to your health, so you need a mask right here. So I got some Harbor Freight. These go for around, I think, $16. So pretty good investment. Once that's done and the clear coat has hardened, you might need a sander, or this is a DA sander or DA polisher, dual action polisher. And I have a polishing pad here to pretty much get whatever remaining orange peel or imperfections in the clear coat off. So This is also a pretty good investment as well. These go for 65 bucks. I got this on sale for 40 bucks, so it was well worth it. Okay, let's go outside and get this started. The first thing I need to do is pretty much clean this surface here. I did wash the car a couple of days ago, but I'm not gonna take any chances. I am gonna wash the surface again. So I didn't include that in my list of things that you needed, but I would assume that you have a bucket of water, or you can get that, and a sponge or mitt to clean your car. So I got some soapy water here, and I'm gonna clean the top surface as best as I can. Get all the imperfections, dust, dirt particles off before I start sanding and actually doing more damage. Alright, I got my little chamois cloth here. I'm sure you can use a microfiber cloth. I also have one of those there as well, but I think this works better at absorbing water. So for now, it's okay. The surface is now dry. You can see it looks pretty clean. The next part is to tape off and protect the surfaces that you don't want to have any new clear coat, or protect the other surfaces that you don't want to get sanded. So that should be fairly simple. That's going to take a little bit of time. I think the only issue I'm having here is it's kind of weird with this car. As time progressed, it seems like there's a bigger gap on this side right here. You can see that. I don't think it was always this way. And the front now kind of overlaps a little bit to the front. So I think the whole sunroof has shifted to the front a little bit. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I gotta tape this border off. I'm wondering if it's beneficial to just open the whole sunroof and have a better access to the diameter or the perimeter of this sunroof here. And I think I'll do that because I don't think I can tape this off as accurately as I would want. Back here wouldn't be a problem because there's a big gap here, but the front might be a problem. So I'm gonna open the sunroof and see if there's better access to masking this whole area off here. Yeah, that's pretty tight. Okay, no big deal. Yeah, okay, I'll just, no big deal. I will just tape and mask the sunroof while it's out. Retract the sunroof and I should be good to go. I'll leave it this way. This is not fully closed. There's a little gap in there still. I can show you that right here. This is what it normally looks like actually, or should look like, even gap. But it's not 100% closed. If I do close it, that's pretty tight. There's like no gap, no space to tape it off. So I'll push it back like that. Still gives me a gap in the back as well. And I think I'll be fine. So actually I'll just do that and tape it off, and then store the sunroof, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, while I'm here, I'm also gonna tape off the border of the roof here. So I'm gonna just tape off over here, the front, the other side, and the back. I already have the tape. I can see where I need to tape off, mask off, so I'll just mask this whole thing off. All right, let's get it. So I decided not to tape the front and the back, only because I'm gonna be sanding first, and I don't think I can cause any damage to this plastic silicone piece right here. Makes no sense put the tape here, sand, and then damage the tape, and then have to re-clear it and then readjust my tape again. So I'll sand first, clean the surface, then tape it off before I apply the clear coat. Now over here is a little bit different. I'm actually gonna put some more tape here or some protective cloth, or in my case, newspaper, while I'm sanding, because I don't wanna scratch this surface right here because it's already good clear coat. So as you can see, the trim is as exact or as accurate as possible all the way down.
Don't stop.
Okay, now that I have it all taped up, I'm going to try to close the cylinders here. Aha. Woo, tight fit. That's good. I'm going to close this door and start sanding through it.
Don't stop.
Dude, this looks crazy. If my car was half decent, I'd be kind of hesitant to doing this because I'm actually damaging the actual clear coat right now.